That's freaking Smiley for you. Sound like a freaking monkey in the woods. Let's go let him out so he'll shut up. Wow. Oh, that's not Smiley. That's that little one right there. I thought that was Smiley doing that. What the heck? Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I know there's 5 people that want puppies. Come get them. Here's some projects I've been working on the past few days. Cut out some really cool bird houses. And another little funky cabinet. Got the back and the door. Where's that? Top back. Here's the front. Gonna have some doors on there. I've been carving for the past few days because I can't finish anything because my sander, the pad is wore out, and I've been super gluing the paper on there, but the super glue doesn't hold it long enough, so I'm not even wearing the sandpaper fully out before it comes off. So I ordered a sander pad for a sander. These freaking 20-volt sanders are like $190, I think, for like the bare tool. I was looking at those. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. So I ordered some replacement pads. I'm hoping those are going to be here tomorrow. Really, I'm just carving out a bunch of stuff. Then I can finish it when I get, you know, my sander fixed. And they're going to be sweet, man. That's kind of what I'm thinking about doing today. Is I carved out a few bird houses, a little funky cabinet, a couple other little boxes on legs. I want to cut a bunch, like I would like to do about 10 just regular flat stash boxes like I made last time. I put 3 up at the market, and I haven't been back up there, but one day she said someone came in there and bought 2 of them at the same time, a maple one and an oak one. Then there was an oak one still up there. So I was like, well, dang, if people are going to be buying them, I need to be making them. I think that's what I'm going to do today. And I have a few things from the P.O. box. I went and checked the P.O. box the other day, and there was a few boxes in there. So that's fun. So I'm just trying to figure out what order I want to do things right now. It's supposed to be like up towards 100 degrees today. I should be out at the lake freaking pedal boating. Man, I'm trying to get some of these boxes cut out. That way I can finish them. Get them sanded and finished and have them all drying and curing. And then maybe we'll take a day and go to the lake or something. I thought about going over the weekend, and then I'm like, it'd probably be too busy. I don't really want to be around a million people. I'm probably gonna go during the week. That way it's easy to park. Ain't a bunch of stuff going on. It'll just be a peaceful day at the lake. I've been really working hard trying to get some of this stuff done. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna start getting some tools out. See if we can get us some stash boxes carved. Little foot trippers here. Oh, Smiley, I thought you were making all that noise, but it was the other little one. And that's Happy. I'm calling him Happy now because he's a happy dog. Happy! Happy! And the sun is kind of bearing down on my carving stump. I need a carving stump like over there in the shade. I need to start hooking up that area like I was saying and turn that into my carving area, because half the day this is lit up by the sun. That over there is a lot more in the shade. So I either need to build a little carving bench or find a stump to use over there. It's all work. No matter what you want to do, it's all work. I was kind of like, let's stop talking about this and make it happen. I went, got this white box here that's just been out, not being used. I figure that could be a pretty good carving surface box there where I can attach a strap to it, and I think that'll work out pretty good. I'm gonna cut these trees off a little higher than I want them. That way I can level them, and just trying to smack flies right now, smacking myself in the head. Anyway, I'm gonna cut these two trees down. Looks like two oak trees, red oak. I'm gonna cut them off a little higher than I really want my table. That way I don't mess it up when I'm cutting these trees down. So I'm gonna cut these off, and then we're gonna work out a nice carving platform over here in the shade. We're gonna cover this with sawdust. Always gets messier before it gets better. All right. Now I need to go measure that stump. I like the height of that carving stump. I want this one to be pretty close. But I think this is going to turn out better than that for sure. Clean this area up a little bit. Get it in. All right, we made that mess. And as you can see, the carving stump got the sun beating on it hardcore this time of day. Over here, nice and shady. Another awesome thing about this spot is it's right by my table over here also. So I'll have a carving bench and a table I can work on. Oh yeah, we level. Looks pretty good. That's about as good as we're gonna get right there. Oh yeah. Now let's hope this box will fit over these trees. And it won't. I want to do something like that. In the middle. We're gonna mark underneath here where we gotta cut. Not bad. Got the sides cut off so the box will match right up to those sides. We're about to have us a sweet little carving table. How perfect. How perfect. Kind of adjust it a little bit and get it exactly where we want it. Now I need to clean all of this up, cut up some of this tree, make this nice over here. Oh yeah. All right. We gotta clean. Get some of all this wood and split it up for firewood. It's been out here for quite a while. Might burn pretty good. Oh. What is it? I guess this is just gonna be some firewood. This oak will be nice firewood by winter. Heck yeah. Oh. So I really want to neaten this up, make it a nice space. In the comments of my juice bar and wash station makeover, I think I had some people pretty interested in this. It's a bush blade. It's basically like a chainsaw. You sharpen it just like a chainsaw, and it cuts little bitty trees and stuff just like a chainsaw, but better. Now I just got to hit it with the blower. Get ready to fill this up with some sawdust. Oh yeah. Now I think it's safe to get grounded. It's gonna be a nice little work area. Oh yeah. It'll be a lot softer when we cover it with sawdust. Dang right. I like it. Oh, and I stole my strap from the other stump. For the time being, I didn't have another strap, so I gotta get a couple straps. And this strap is getting so short because I've hit it with the chainsaw a couple times. But as of right now, it's still good. So I gotta keep that in mind and get a couple of those. We got a log out of the ass-kicking oak tree. Oh yeah. I just sharpened this thing, so it's razor sharp. I'm in the sun. The sun just lit it up. It is what it is. Make spots. maybe that knot should be the front. Now this needs to be hollowed out. I need to cut a square out to open the box up. That's gonna be a sweet box. And there's the back. The sides are gonna be cut straighter, but I have to do that after I cut the top off. I think I'm gonna go ahead, mark all of this, and then cut the top off. Probably gonna wait a few minutes for the sun to go that way some more, so I'll be in the shade again. Whew, I'm sweating just standing here in the sun. This is quite nice. Quite an upgrade out here. Heck yeah. We got dinner. Oh yeah. Cut the back off so the hinges sit flat. Oh yeah. All right, I think that's the top. I think that's the top. I think that's the bottom. I think that's about right. It's gonna look a whole lot different sanded with some hinges on it. Something like that. Something like that. We're gonna do a lot more shaping. They look a little funny when they're just pre chainsaw carved. But once I start sanding it, making it pretty, it'll start really looking like something. And when you open it, bam. Nice hollowed out box. Good morning. So y'all seen me carve this one. One thing I'm practicing with these is when I put hinges on them, I have it so the top hits the back and it stays open on its own. The first stash boxes I made, I cut both pieces in the back flat. So it was literally hanging all the way back, and some of the lids were so heavy that it would lift the whole box up like that. So I'm doing this new thing where I'm leaving this hanging out in the back so it'll touch and just hold the lid up. And another thing I'm changing is I've been cutting this part out with the box. I'm basically doing the lids with two pieces. And I can see this lid's bowing already. I need to hurry up and sand these things. I have a sanding pad being delivered today sometime, so I'll be able to start sanding these and assembling them. So, but anyway, that's why I've been using two pieces on the lid. That way when you attach them together, it stops it from bowing because you have two pieces together supporting each other. And I've been cutting them out to match the box. And then I was thinking, that's kind of pointless. I mean, it looks okay when you open it. But as you can see, when you open this one, however, I had that. But when you open this one, it's just a nice ingrained solid piece. I think that is a whole lot prettier. And it's actually more support when you have these two together like this. So that's the first one I did. And then yesterday evening, I did another one. And I carved this one with feet on it. It's kind of tall with a pretty deep box. This is a pretty deep box, about big enough for your hand to fit in there. Let me see, that's the back where the hinges go. And like I said, these are gonna look totally different when I sand them. I know they're rough and they look rough, but once I start sanding them and beautifying them, it's gonna look like a total different box. When you open it, got you a pretty deep box in there, pretty ingrained lid on some legs. I'm planning on making more today, more simple like this. I don't know, I get carried away and I want to put feet on them and stuff. Like this one that I carved. I hadn't even cut that lid all the way off yet. So, but it is hollowed out. So that one's kind of interesting. Then I have this one with kind of a shelf in it. It's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait to start sanding these and assembling them. I love this one. Got a little cabinet in it. I love the last funky cabinet that I made, so I'm trying to do more of those. Very cool. And these bird houses. Oh my goodness. These bird houses, I mean, they just came out amazing. love this. I still got to drill my holes, but I hollowed these out very nice, cleaned it up as you seen that I did to that, how I have it on the side, and I just used a chainsaw to clean that out. Very nice, solid. And then it's on a stand with some feet, and it's kind of got like a little decorative shelf type deal on the bottom. I cannot wait to see this sanded and assembled. Wow. And we got this one. Very cool. Still got to drill a hole in it. Hollowed out, very nice and big. Same thing on a stand. And wow, that one started cracking actually. It happens sometimes. And the crack's probably just gonna stay there, get sanded and prettified. It is what it is. Monkey dog under here. And then I pretty much named this one the crack cabin. I don't know how, I mean, it is really cool. The lid kind of started bowing. It's got some cracks in it. This one I carved and I just kind of left it out there. There was something about it, I was just like, nah. And then I started working on it again and fixing this one up. Stand's a little different. I don't know, I could do a little more to this one, I guess. Definitely need to put a finish on it. I mean, it's a birdhouse. Drill a hole in it. But it's kind of the crack cabin. It's got cracks in it. That's where we're at with some projects. I just need to get my sanding pad. I think I'm gonna continue carving more of these stash boxes today. See how many I can get done, and then once I get my sanding pad, I'll come over here and just start sanding them and try to get them all assembled, sanded, and possibly get them all to where I can put a finish on all of them at the same time. But that's where we at. I love it. But I'm noticing when I make these with this wet wood, I mean, you have to sand them, assemble them, and get a seal on them as soon as possible, or they start bowing, cracking, because it's really hot and it's causing the wood to dry very fast. So kind of got to keep up with it, but it is what it is. Hope y'all enjoyed my carving station, hooking up and making some boxes. Oh yeah.